Humans are an exceptional species created with a variety of differences from every other mammal. However, some humans appear more exceptional than others. From the nooks of African nations down to the heart of European cities, the world has witnessed humans with extraordinary heights, breaking the boundaries of normalcy and filing their names among the world's known giants. This video captures the lives of the giants that have walked the face of this earth in our day, but will never be forgotten by history. André the Giant. Born in 1946, André René Roussimoff, better known as André the Giant, grew up in the town of Moulins, Paris. His father Boris is originally from Ribarica, Tetovan, Bulgaria, and his mother is of Polish descent. This wrestler and actor stood at a staggering 7 feet 4 inches tall, weighing around 520 pounds. From an early age, André faced a unique challenge. Diagnosed with acromegaly, a rare hormonal disorder that causes excessive growth due to the pituitary gland releasing too much growth hormone, he grew to a size that was nothing short of monumental. Yet, what could have been a source of immense difficulty instead became ticket to global fame. In the 1970s and 1980s, André entered the wrestling world, a move that turned his life into a spectacle admired by millions. André didn't just participate in wrestling, he dominated the sport, becoming a towering figure in the all-famous WWE. His presence in the ring was unparalleled, his size an unstoppable force that propelled him to stardom. Despite his physical advantages, André's life was punctuated by challenges that stemmed from his extraordinary size. An average adult's shoe paled in comparison to his, and his hands made a cell phone look like a toy. André once expressed a poignant reality of his life. They don't build anything for a giant. He often recounted the physical discomfort and logistical nightmares of traveling, saying, "Many times I have to ride for several hundred miles in the front seat of a car, and my back and neck always get so stiff." André's charisma and sheer physicality also paved the way for his Hollywood career. He enchanted audiences in Rob Reiner's classic film The Princess Bride, playing the lovable giant Fezzik. His filmography also included appearances in The Fall Guy, The $6 Million Man, and Mickey and Maude. Tragically, André's life journey concluded at the young age of 46 when he succumbed to heart congestion on January 28, 1993. Respecting his final wishes proved as grand a task as the life he led. No crematorium could accommodate his body. Ultimately, his remains were cremated in the United States, and his ashes were scattered across his ranch in North Carolina. Sajad Gharibi. Sajad Gharibi, known as the Iranian Hulk, embodies the ferocity of a mythical beast. This Iranian weightlifter turned social media sensation captivated audiences worldwide with his enormous figure. Towering at 6 feet 2 inches and weighing 385 pounds, his likeness to the comic book hero Hulk is uncanny, earning him his formidable moniker. Born on December 19, 1991 in Avaz, Khuzestan, Gharibi is not just brawn. He holds a Bachelor of Commerce degree from Azad University in Bushehr, Iran. His rise to fame began on Instagram, where he showcased his vast body and impressive strength, quickly becoming an internet phenomenon. Gharibi, an avid boxer, was challenged in 2019 by UFC champion Brian Ortega and was also slated to face Romario dos Santos Alves, known as the Brazilian Hulk. Despite the hype surrounding these matchups, they never materialized. However, on July 31, 2022, Gharibi stepped into the ring for his debut boxing match against Jumanov Almatbakitovic, also known as the Kazakh Titan. In a stunning turn of events, Gharibi was defeated by TKO within just 2 minutes of the first round, a surprising outcome for someone of his formidable reputation. He also lost a battle with Martin Ford, aka the world's scariest man, in April 2022, despite his gigantic frame. His post-match comments after ND the Fame was, "I cannot call my family. When I returned, I didn't go to my family." I can't talk to my father and my mother when I spoke to her. She said, "The person in this video that I saw was not my son. My son is way stronger than this." The physical composition of this terrifying-looking giant is one to be studied. His biceps alone measure about 21 inches. Plus, his chest is 55 inches, waist is 45 inches, and hips are 39 inches. At that size, he passes for one of the greatest men the world has ever seen. However, this is a wonderful example that not everything is as it seems. It turns out that looking like one of the strongest men on the planet, Sajad Gharibi is actually far from it. Sultan Kösen. Sultan Kösen, a name that resonates with extraordinary stature, holds the prestigious title of the tallest known living human on Earth. Born on December 10, 1982 in Turkey, Sultan's remarkable height of 8 feet 2.8 inches isn't just a genetic anomaly, it's the result of a rare medical condition known as gigantism, triggered by a tumor in his pituitary gland that spurred excessive production of growth hormone. This towering height, while bringing challenges, necessitates the use of crutches for mobility. Transforming adversity into acclaim, Sultan's unique physicality has captivated global audiences, earning him a place in the Guinness World Records as the tallest living person, surpassing the previous record holder, Bao Xishun, who stands at 7 feet 9 inches. Sultan's life, however, is more than just a record. It's a narrative of resilience and adaptation. Navigating a world built for the average height has its trials. Sultan faced severe obstacles that halted his education and complicated everyday activities, from finding clothes and shoes that fit to maneuvering through doorways tailor-made for those of more mundane statures. Everything Sultan needs must be custom-made to accommodate his exceptional size. In 2010, Sultan Kösen went through a life-changing surgery to remove the tumor that had caused his excessive growth. The procedure was successful, and it helped halt his further growth. Bao Xishun. Before Sultan Kösen, as we said, Bao Xishun held the Guinness record for the tallest man in the world. He was born on 29 October 1951, somewhere in China. He gained international attention for his remarkable height, which was 7 feet 9 inches. Tracing back his history, Bao Xishun was not always a giant. He was like every average guy until he was 16. As seen in most giants, this condition is usually a result of a benign tumor in the pituitary gland. Bao Xishun's extraordinary stature was a consequence of his body's prolonged exposure to elevated levels of growth hormone. In early December 2006, veterinarians asked Bao to assist them in removing pieces of plastic from the belly of 2 dolphins. The dolphins had accidentally swallowed the plastic, causing them great pain and a loss of appetite. So Bao pushed down his 42-inch long arms into the dolphins' stomachs and pulled out the debris manually, ultimately saving them. This act of compassion further elevated Bao Xishun's reputation and made him a loved figure. Bao Xishun's height also opened up unique opportunities and experiences for him. He went from being a herdsman to becoming a celebrity in China, appearing in television shows and movies like the 11th episode of The Amazing Race 16 as the pit stop greeter. Bao Xishun's rise in the world of gigantism ended when he underwent a surgical procedure to remove the pituitary tumor that caused his condition. The operation was a success, and Bao Xishun continues to lead a fulfilling life, sharing his experiences to raise awareness of gigantism and inspire others. Brahim Takioullah. This Moroccan giant holds the Guinness World Record for the largest feet in the world. He stands at 8 feet 1 inch tall and wears a European shoe size of 58 equal to 20 US. Born on January 26, 1982 in Guelmim, Morocco, Brahim is regarded as the 3rd tallest living man in the world. Nothing can be more depressing than having your school teacher tell you to go for a test to understand your unusual growth, and Takioullah faced it all. After being diagnosed with acromegaly, Takioullah had a 40-inch high-growth spurt in just 1 year. But as soon as he was done bagging his university degree, he was flown to Paris, where the growth was uprooted and the growth hormone level in his blood was restored to normal. Despite being treated, his height and unusual body size won't shrink to normal. Is it possible that such abnormalities in man were even more common in antiquity, and something provoked the aggressive release of growth hormone in some people? This is exactly why we may be seeing ancient records of giant humans, especially in certain areas. What do you think about that? Subscribe to the channel, and if you are thirsty for more knowledge, just play the video we offer on the left of your screen.